Best Irish music on irishradio.org with Jerry Byrne.
South London Irish Centre has been at the heart of the community since it opened its doors at 138 to 140 Hartfield Road, Wimbledon. That was back in 1976. Since then, it has gone from strength to strength. Now, on the 2nd of July, they're excited to be welcoming Declan Nerney and his band. Now, here to tell us all about it is the club manager, Sheila Jasper. Sheila, lovely to speak to you.
Yeah, hi Jerry, good to speak to you too.
Now, Sheila, you grew up in an Irish family. Your maiden name was Lenihan. I believe your family hailed from Killarney in County Kerry. Did you spend much time in Kerry?
Oh, every year. Well, we used to go maybe twice a year. I used to go twice a year, but obviously with the pandemic, that was a bit of a shock. So, yeah, I've been back there twice in the last 8 months.
Right. And
yeah, say I partly grew up there, really.
Indeed. And needless to say, you went to all the Irish venues with your parents to see all the big entertainers of the day.
Yes, yeah. Mum and Dad used to go to a little club in Thornton Heath called St Andrews, a great little club. And we used to, I think it was about once you're 14 years of age, you're allowed in on a Sunday night. So we used to go in there with friends that we did Irish dancing with because our Irish dancing lessons were there. And then unfortunately that kind of got closed down, and then they started going to a club in Croydon called St Mary's, and that eventually closed down. And then they had, I think the ones from St Andrews, they started fundraising for the Croydon Irish Association up in Selsdon. And I think that's still there, I'm not sure, but it's quite a bit of a distance from Thornton Heath. But there is still a good club in Croydon, in Bingham Road, I call it. They have their dances every Sunday night. So, yeah, so we're still, there's still a few little Irish venues down the south of London. So, yeah, just try and keep going.
Indeed. So, Selsdon, unfortunately, has gone by the wayside since the pandemic. Now, I know your club well. I've played in it many times back in the years. And you've a great set-up team, including the chair, Padraig O'Malley, Mike Gleeson, Lynchpin, Phyllis Sibley, and many volunteers who show great commitment.
Yes. Yeah, they're all obviously they do what they can, and they're very very good for the club and help out with cleaning as well during the week and stuff. With the pandemic, we opened when we could, even when we were allowed outside. We made a seating area outside, and then unfortunately we had to serve food as well, a substantial meal. They got more than a Scotch egg, they're great support from the Porrick, Mick and Phyllis and the rest of the committee. They're an asset to the club.
Indeed. Now I know that the committee, as you said, they're right behind your enthusiasm of creating the same buzz you felt going along to the Irish clubs in their heyday with your parents. Now, your aim in Wimbledon is to retain the best of what's gone before and cater for long-standing members, and at the same time appeal to up-and-coming generation of families. You've a whole range of events and activities going on there. Can you give us some details of that?
Yeah, so on a Tuesday afternoon from 12 to 2, they do a Cayley set dancing class. On Thursdays, we've got an Irish dancing class with Monica Coleman in the evening. We've just started, actually, every Tuesday, a trad session. And we normally have a monthly trad session on either third or fourth Friday of the month. What else? We've had, like I say, obviously the Saturday nights is our night for the members for the, Irish country and Western. But we have had tribute bands in, we've had a Rod Stewart in, we've had a Dolly Parton night. Our last one was at ABBA, which was brilliant. Well, they're all being really good and well supported too. We do maybe twice a year a charity race night, and that's for a children's charity. And that's always supported from younger members way up to our older members, or regulars, I should say. We've had a play by Andrew Carney come over from mine, did a play in April, and that was very good. So he's going to maybe do it again in the autumn. I'm trying to think what other things we do, like karaoke sometimes, and maybe open mic night we're thinking of next. But yeah, we try and involve everybody because, like you say, we've got our older members, but it's introducing the next generation. But also, like, you don't have to be a member to come in. We welcome new faces, and we look forward to people visiting our little club down in southwest London, because we're hidden away really, and a lot of people don't realise where we are or where that we're here. And then when they do come, they seem to be repeat visitors, which is brilliant, which is great.
Absolutely excellent. Now, with all of the adventure there, you've got a Thursday afternoon club with Irish dancing lessons and modern dance club.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention the Thursday club. Sorry, Thursday from 1 till 3 we have it's a little Thursday club where it's mainly older members come in, or visitors, and they get a cup of tea, coffee, they get sandwiches, a bit of soda bread, cake, and then they play penny bingo. And that's really important, especially after the pandemic, because a lot of them unfortunately live on their own. So it's great when they come back. It's great for them to meet up with each other again and have a real proper catch up. So that was really good to see.
Indeed. Now, sport is always a big draw, and you deck out the area for the big games with the county flags and balloons and all that sort of thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah, which creates the atmosphere, and also a bit of friendly rivalry and banter along the way as well.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Yeah. We do have a good laugh in here, really. A bit of, like you say, rivalry banter, but yeah, no, it's all in good fun. And we've built up great support for that, for our watching the GAA games. It's a big part of our commitment here. We also have we host the Wimbledon Celtic Supporters Club, and a great achievement for them. They're celebrating their 25th anniversary this weekend. So we've very busy tonight, big night tonight. So
Yes.
so they're great too for the club, and they help support it too.
Right, now, I spoke to Declan Nerney on the show recently. He told me he was delighted to meet you on a recent cruise where he was performing. You had a friendly chat, and you asked him if he'd play for the club. He had no hesitation whatsoever.
Not so whatsoever. I spoke to his colleague first of all, and he said, "Oh, Declan's quite happy to play. He knows how the social clubs work and everything." So it was a day trip to the Bahamas, and I met him on the boat. And I said, would you play down in Wimbledon? Because I know he goes to Croydon every now and then. So he said, yeah, sure he will. So he said that it'd be sometime in July. So yeah, I messaged him a few weeks after, and I said, do you remember me? Hoping, if you could come down to Wimbledon. And yeah, perfect. A Saturday night for us. And we're so excited to have him here. I met a few. Yeah, it was a Gertrude Byrne cruise. So there's quite loads of Irish entertainers on there. We had Thomas Maguire and Fiona Ennis. We had them in April. That was a great night. That was really, really good. And I met Stephen Smith as well, and he was meant to play here, but unfortunately we had to postpone him because it was a Celtic or something Scottish Cup going on. So it wouldn't have been a good idea to have him the same night.
Right, now, people can go into your Facebook page for all the details. There's a banner on our website, irishradio.org. By clicking on there, you'll be taken straight to the South London Irish Centre's Facebook page. Send a direct message to book. Tickets are just £50. It's a great opportunity to see one of Ireland's top entertainers with a full band. It's on Saturday, 2nd of July, or people can give you a call any day after 2 p.m. The number is 020-854-30608. That's 020-854-30608. I'll give that number out once again before the end of the show today. Sheila, ticket sales are going well, and it's advisable to book, but I believe there are still some tickets available.
Yes, there are. Yeah, there's still some tickets available. We've done, it's got kind of busy in the last week or so. But yeah, there's still tickets available. Just phone me, or they can private message me if they like on Facebook. And there's still tickets available, and there might be some left on the night as well. So it's best to phone up first if that's okay.
Right, now Declan has numerous hits such as Stop the World, Let Me Off, The Ballad of Big Tom, The Marquee in Drumlish, Anna from Fermanagh, Where's the Party, etc. Declan really knows how to get the show going.
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely. Even on the cruise, we had afternoon shows and everything, and yeah, everyone just, as soon as he come on there, that was it. No, he's great. I'm so excited that he's coming here. I think it's his first time here as well.
Indeed. Now, at the club, there's a fantastic painting on display by the highly respected artist Bernard Canavan. Like Declan Nerney, Bernard is from Longford. The painting recreates the opening night scenes in 1976. Dads getting the drinks in, ladies chatting at the tables, couples taking the dance floor, and children and minerals and crisps. It's well worth a look for anyone going along. Of course, it's nostalgic, but things haven't changed so much. Do you still regard yourselves as a community hub with something for everyone?
Oh yes, definitely. You don't have to be Irish to come in, as long as you don't mind coming in and enjoying the crack. But yeah, today we have like a jazz class in there. We have other people using the hall, and sometimes they get involved with what's going on there. We like to think we're in the heart of the community down here. And obviously we have people having birthday parties here. For example, we had a party last Saturday afternoon, a 60th, where some people coming here for the first time. Well, 5 of them came back last night just to come in and have a drink because they were here the week before. So, no, it's great. I love seeing new faces and finding out about them and, what their story is. And, it's just like creating like a hub for everybody. And during the week, you get people coming in on the way home from work. We have good banter as well during the week too. It's good. I'm really pleased the way it's going. And, it's just creating some place for everybody.
Excellent. Through keeping in touch with members during lockdown, making phone calls, dropping off treats and newsletters, which are something of a lifeline, to doorsteps, and frequently posting to Facebook on the big occasions such as in Bridges Day. The club played a big part in keeping people together. I know that you're actually attracting new members, and through these initiatives and by expanding your outdoor seating, was a place people could go without breaking lockdown rules.
Exactly. And, especially, I think the first day we were allowed to open, I think it was the 12th of April, I think it snowed. So we had, people booked tables because they had like someone's birthday, but we had, it was very cold that April, very cold but dry. So we had a couple of fire pits going and people seemed to enjoy that. And it was lovely because someone said we had a great banter outside. Everyone was talking to each other, meeting new people. So we're hoping maybe to do, then we used to do a Fire Pit Friday then last winter. But we're hoping to maybe to do a couple of barbecues maybe going forward. You have to get the barbecue out and sandblast it, I think, first. But yeah, it's just like people coming together and, especially after the pandemic. Like during the pandemic, I delivered sausages, black and white pudding, drinks as well. If people wanted the club oranges and red lemonade and, West Coast coolers. So I delivered quite a bit of them. And like I say, I kept in touch with people, especially ones that lived on their own. But no, it's, I think everyone was grateful for that afterwards.
Indeed so. Now, you're a popular venue for private parties, as you said. You've had numerous private parties. You have a great space, a front bar and the hall and fully equipped kitchen for self-catering.
Yes.
Yeah, do you find people catching up on all the special occasions which are missed out owing to the COVID restrictions over this past couple of years?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We've had a 50th birthday party where they're really 52. One that has definitely wanted to celebrate their 30th birthday party, but they were really 32. And I think it was just an excuse for everyone to get together. And then we had, obviously, we've had a wedding in there. We've had, unfortunately, we do have funeral wakes in there, and we adapt the hall to whatever the occasion is. And was it last week or the week before? We had a local landlord, Noel Cleary, passed away, and he didn't really have a proper wake because of COVID. And a guy called Sonny Quinn, so we had a memorial night for him. For both of them, actually, not last Friday, the Friday before. So that was lovely because everyone's come together as well. Like you say, they're all postponing their parties, but it got very busy once we opened up and the rules relaxed a bit. We were very busy with parties, and going forward, we've got a few going on now through July, August, and September, actually.
That's excellent. Well done on it all, your creativity and giving people what they want between a lot of diverse activities at the club, and also outings, as you mentioned, to the races and so on. We've
got a race day going to Goodwood on the 29th of July, so that's hopefully be a good day too.
Cracking stuff, all connected to the South London Irish Centre, and they will give you a warm welcome. And once again, Declan Nerney on stage, 2nd of July. You can book through South London Irish Centre's Facebook page, click on their banner on our website, www.irishradio.org, and you'll be redirected there. You can give the club a call anytime after 2 p.m. any day, 020 8543 0608. That telephone number is also on our website, irishradio.org. Sheila, listen, it's been great catching up with you. And listen, have a great night on the 2nd of July.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. I'm sure, yeah, I'm hopefully will. I'm trying to get staff so I can have the night off too.
Why not? Why not? And here we go. This is the one and only Declan Nerney.
When I was just a little boy, my one and only wish was to get to see the show bands play the marquee in Drumlish. I'd watch them all arrive in fine wagons and the cars, and I wondered what it would be like to be a country star. My father used to tell me that I was far too small, and I had no chance to go to the dance to see the bands at all. But my mother would get round him, and I would get my wish, and we'd go to see the mainliners in the marquee in Drumlish. I'd watch him, Miss McMahon, as he played his lead guitar, and I wondered how he got that sound of love so near and far. When Big Tom sang Gentle Mother, sure I can tell you this, that everyone would sing along in the marquee in Drumlish. Larry and the Mighty Avens were among my favourites too. How I envied Mickey Brady with his fender coloured blue. When Larry sang, he'll have to go low notes he'd never miss. You could hear that Benson echo round the marquee in Drumlish. Philomena's country flavour would take the old bandstand, and I'd watch young Dan O'Hara pick and play my ramping man. And later on, when I got home, I'd check the old jam jar to see if I had saved enough to buy my first guitar. So next morning with my mother, we went to Longford town, and she bought me that first guitar. I think it cost £12. With radio and records, I'd practice all alone. Soon I had the job with the Hi-Lows and Gene Stewart from Tyrone. And then one Friday evening came that biggest break of all. I was asked to join the Buckaroos with the mighty Brian Call. We played all over Ireland, England and the USA, and I owe a lot to Brian for what I am today. And now the people tell me that I could go far. We play all over Ireland, from Cork to Castlebar. The carnival is over, but I still got my wish, for I got my inspiration in the marquee in Drumlish. No, I won't forget the marquee in my